welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, hi, my name is Alexis Jayda and welcome. Today's notification shout out goes to Angie. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. If you guys want to be part of the notification squad, all you have to do is just like the video, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. And your comment can possibly be the next notification shout out. Do you guys see my nails? They are the Grinch. She's a main one. Mr. Grinch. Look at them. FAMBAM Lily did them. So beautiful. Freaking love them. She sent me a few styles and I'm seriously so freaking spoiled. Thank you so much, Lily. I love you. Thank you. I'll link her down below. You guys make sure to check her out. She does amazing sets. I absolutely am obsessed. She sent me Halloween press-on nails as well. Her talent is amazing. So I just want you guys to see. Look at that. They are absolutely freaking beautiful. Like, you look at my nails. I feel like they are freaking beautiful, you guys. So make sure to check her out. Thank you so much again, Lily. I will leave her information down below so you guys can check her out. So today is going to be a story time, and this is why I don't like doing Secret Santa. Okay? I feel like everybody has a story time of Secret Santa. If you do, please leave it down below. I would love to read it. If you don't want to leave it down below, you can send it to my email. If you don't want anyone else to see it, you know, someone be like, I know her. Him, I know her, I know them. You can send it to my email if you would like me to share when I share you guys' story times. So Secret Santa, I hate Secret Santa just because I feel like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. It's one of those situations and it just sucks because you could be so excited about something and then someone can just ruin it for you. So sit back, relax, and let me know what you guys are doing, what you guys are eating, all that good stuff. I would love to know. Close your eyes real quick and let me just pick out some of those negative vibes that are going on. Some of the what is going on? So let me just pick some of that bad vibes. Oh, you got in my way. Deep breaths. And let me give you some of mine. Just let it wash over you. Just take your deep breaths. And let's get started. I do want to share with you guys that I did go to Sephora. I wonder if these nails are a little bit longer than what I'm used to because, girl, I feel like I'm like click, 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 click. But I did pick up this, the Mario, Makeup Mario. I'm excited. And I did pick up this. Ay, su puta madre. I did pick up this. This is the Fenty perfume. When I sprayed it there, I was kind of like, I don't know. So I got it. There was a special going on. Let me know if you guys have tried it. What your thoughts and opinions on the Fenty perfume. I would love to know. Also, I am having a giveaway, you guys already know, with the Versace cologne and perfume. All you have to do is just follow me here on YouTube, like the video, and follow my Instagram. And that is all. I will be announcing the winner on Instagram. Also, to add to the giveaway, I will be giving away this as well. There's 25 Super Shock shadows in here. You could be a winner for this as well. I just want to give back to you guys. So all you have to do is just be subscribed, follow me on Instagram, and I'll announce the winner on there, and that is all. And being active really helps your chances, so make sure to be active. All right, let's get into it. Sit back, relax. Let's get into this story time. So this was back in the day when I worked at a call center. I have stories for days at the call center. I freaking hated how I was so young and I didn't know how things were supposed to go at the call center. You guys know I have a few story times on the call center. When I was sexually freaking harassed and just the way it went down. I wonder if I could do something about it today because it really irritates me how things were handled, and I was so young and the adults were shit. But anyways, we were doing Secret Santa. Now the little like group pod that we were in, they let us know that you don't have to participate, but if you want, the budget was going to be $15 to $20, okay? $15 to $20. And that you were going to get a list of what 3 items that this person really wanted or liked. things that they liked, you know, so that you would know, okay, this is something that you can get them, so you're not just getting them like a coffee mug and they're like, I don't even like coffee type of thing, right? I was really excited because I was making money, and you guys already know it was just so cool to actually make money and be able to put some to the side and be like, yeah, I can do stuff like this. I can buy me this. I can buy me that. I can participate in this. Okay, wait, hold on, because I don't know if I could put, okay, there you go. I felt cool. I felt like I was being included. I was like, I'm making money, bitch. Scared of me, bitch. Ooh, hey, I felt cool. Cool as hell. It was so fucking awesome to make my own money. First of all, that is beautiful. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Quick side note, this was sold out on like, this was like empty on the display, and I was all sad. Tell me why Rudy just popped the bottom open. He's like, here, there's one right here. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there was 4 girls that were gonna participate in this Secret Santa. We'll name one palette, brush, and blush. I go into work, I'm a little excited because I know that we are going to do the Secret Santa. This is the time that we're going to be picking like who gets who, that kind of thing, like, shh, you got so-and-so type of thing. They were more close. Those 3 amigos were a lot closer than I was with them. I have always been like the awkward one. I think people think that I'm like stuck up maybe because I have my resting bitch face, and the mother is strong. It is strong. It looks like I'm constipated, and I don't want to be. Inside I'm screaming like, oh my God, this is so cool, but outside it's like this. Like, a lot of my good friends that I have now always tell me, the first time that I saw you, I thought you were a bitch. Like, I thought you were a bitch. Biscuit even telling me, one of my good friends, I remember her telling me that the reason why she talked to me is because I look scary and she just wanted to talk to me, probably just to be like, I come in peace probably. But yeah, she always said that was just like really intimidating, and I never wanted that. Like, it sucks because when your anxiety is super high, you want people to like, you know, not think that you're mean or anything like that, but in reality you have like this face of like, and I really try not to. Like, if I see someone smiling at me when I'm out and about and we like make eye contact, I always make sure to like smile so that they know like, oh, she's just zoned out, or, you know, like, oh, she's not mean. But it just sucks because my anxiety. So anyways, and where I was just like awkward too, they were a lot closer. Even when I tried to like get into like the conversations, it kind of felt like it was an open-ended conversation and it wasn't really going anywhere, and it sucked. I always felt like, oh, okay, like left out, and woe is me, bitch, because I wanted to be included so bad. So when they were talking about doing the Secret Santa, I knew that they needed like a 4th person to make it even, and so that no one was going to be left out. So I was excited because I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be my opportunity to participate in this, and it felt cool. I was already starting to like put money to the side and like put money away because I was deuces on the X and I just needed to prepare myself, but I still wanted to like participate in the shenanigans of Secret Santa. So I go in, I'm excited, I'm like waiting for them to bring it up of the topic, and I so badly wanted just to be like, yes, without even knowing all the details, just because I just wanted to be part of it. I feel so bad for little Lex at times because I just feel like, babe, just relax. Like, I felt like for a very long time I was always desperate of just like making friends, and it just sucked because I always was just so like trying to people please all the time, and now I was getting some freedom. I just need to chill the hell out. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory on Palette. Palette was pretty cool. She would talk to me a lot of the times, especially when brush and blush, the other girls wouldn't show up to work, because I swear this call center was so ghetto. You could come and go as you please, and as long as you like brought food for like the floor lead, or if you were cool with the floor lead, or gave them cigarettes. It was all good, and it was no biggie. Like, it was so ghetto and so high school. It was, yeah, whatever. But she would talk to me. She was really, really cool when they weren't around, and she would actually engage in like conversation with me, be curious about like, wow, you have 2 kids, you started really young, and we would like be able to like converse and stuff like that and get to kind of like know each other. And she was like cool people when the other ones weren't around. When the other ones were around, Blush and Brush, she wouldn't really like talk to me. She would kind of just be sure or be like, I don't like this type of girls. At the time, I was just like, oh, maybe she's just shy. No, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. So that was my relation with Palette. Blush was the girl that had like the really nice high-end stuff, and I didn't know that like some of the stuff that she was wearing was expensive, because I didn't know that much about like fashion and everything like that. And no offense to her, but like some of the things look like very, very simple, and she'd be like $80, and I'd be like, or she'd be like $100 pants, and I'd be like, $100 pants? The f-? Like, that is crazy. I gotta make sure that I have formula, diapers, wipes, and I'll go get a pair of pants I like Ross. Like, girl, you're tripping. And she was always like very flashy with like what she got. Okay, that was Blush. Brush, which is very like didn't really know much about her. She's kind of closed off, didn't really care about like to converse with anybody. So we're literally waiting for everyone to sort of go on break at the same time, just so that we can like all talk about the Secret Santa and do like the little drawing that we did. So we just wrote each other's names, and we just got like a red cup in the break room, did a little shake, 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 and kind of, you know, we're like, okay, who got who, that sort of thing. Again, the budget, making sure that everyone knew the budget of it being $15 to $20. It was just, they couldn't stress it enough. They kept bringing it up, only this amount. Blush, who is the one that likes expensive things, kept saying that, well, you know, if you wanted to get something a little bit more expensive, like that's fine too. Like if you want to overspend, that's okay. Palette was telling her like, no, that's not okay. Make sure you stay within that budget so that the other people don't feel bad, or whoever gets you. And she's just like laughing and giggling, like not really taking her serious. And it was kind of like getting annoying, because I was like, fuck. Like I only could stay within like a $20, $30 budget, because I got kids. I don't just got one, I got 2, and they're little, and I'm trying to save money so I can run away, not have to deal with that piece. We're in the break room. She does a little, oh, shake, 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 has all our names in there. Everyone gets drawn. I get Blush. And I automatically know like I have to get her something to her taste, because she was already talking like the most smack, like, oh, you guys know me, like you guys know me, like I don't want no like cheap little lipstick. Like she was being so like annoying about it, but I was just so happy to participate. Like you have no idea. All of us are excited just because it's just fun. No one else in the office wanted to do it. Everyone else was just like, no, we're good, we're fine. And so I felt cool being a part of this little like, oh, we're doing like adult things. And I try not to make eye contact with who I got, because the other girls were very, very noticeable. Like as soon as they grabbed it, they looked at the person directly, and it's like, bitch, that's not what you're supposed to do. I pull it out, I see that I got Blush, and I just look up and I just kind of look at all of them, and they all smile like, this is so fun, you know? She just kept like saying it, and it was just getting very annoying, where she wanted to make sure whoever got me, I better get something good. I better get something like nothing like cheap. It's okay to add a little bit extra, nothing cheap, and just kept saying it. And I just kept like laughing, because I was like, okay, maybe I don't really know her that well. Maybe this is just her humor. Maybe she just comes off too strong, you know? Maybe that's just how she is, because all 3 of them were like pretty tight, you know? Palette just tells her to shut up, and that whatever she gets, she just better be grateful, and that she can back out now, and they'll just get someone else to take her place. Relax, like it's not that big. I'm just saying, like whoever gets me, I don't want nothing cheap, okay? And she was like listing the stores that you could go to. I didn't know how to drive, okay? So I'm just like, because even if I were to ask Squidward to take me somewhere, he'd be like, for what? For who? Who are you getting it for? Why are you spending money? Like, give me the money. Like, why do you think you can spend whatever you want? So I had to make sure to play my cards right, because I was stashing money away from him, but I had to make sure that I got this person a good gift. It was so crazy. Felt like I was living like a double life, because he had me on like a leash so freaking tight that it literally just sucked to be able to like do anything normal, because he was so controlling. I am determined to get a really nice gift for her. I'm excited. I can't wait. And I kind of feel like, okay, if I get a good gift, this will kind of make these girls maybe like me more, and I'll be included in the, like, the little girl group. I get so mad when I think about, honestly, like, just wanting to feel cool and fit in, and how it just didn't come easy for me. Like, it felt like it always was so hard. So anyways, I talked to Palette, because Palette and blush are pretty alright, like close, you know. So I'm asking her like what are some things that she likes, and that's when she was like telling me she likes more of this, more of that. And I remembered, like, duh, we have like the list. So on the top 3 things that this girl wanted were some boots. Like, it was one of those like big fluffy, I can't remember the name. All I remember is when I went to the mall and I looked at the jacket, it was like $70. So I was like, no manches, wait, like you're dumb, you are stupid. Like, it was too expensive. I was just like, that's over budget. And the third thing was this really expensive perfume, and I'm just like, okay, this is not, like, the bitch could have put Bath and Body Works or something on there, but she did not. And I didn't even shop at Bath and Body Works back then, okay, because I was like, no, I can't. And I really didn't know that much about like so many different things. I would always just like, ooh, that's expensive, because I feel like I was just so like that I didn't know a lot of things of like different brands, different this, different that, you know. I thought honestly you could only find like a tracksuit, like a cute like little like one piece was at Genix, y'all. Okay, like I'm telling you, I wasn't on the same level of like a lot of these other girls, and I was just like, huh, like I never knew what the fuck was going on. So I try and talk to Palette more, and I'm like, girl, like this was on her list. She starts laughing and she's like, well, you don't have to get what's on the list. Just like, you know, those are like things that she likes. Like, so maybe just get her like a perfume, or maybe just get her like a jacket. Is kind of like that, but is not that, of course. I'm just like kind of stressing about it, because I'm like, do I just spend the extra money to make her happy because like it's Christmas, and you know, like I want to do that, but I'm like, God, that's like a lot of money. Like, I know for sure if I spend that much, there's gonna be questions of like, where did the money go? That's a lot of money, this and that. So I'm just determined to just find something around that price. Now, I don't know if you guys have somebody, but back in the day, there was always somebody that would buy things and sell them for a discounted price. Like, anybody selling this, anybody selling that. I was really determined to get this freaking Christmas present for this person that, like, honestly, I don't even really like her personality, because it is just poopy. Like, she is just total mean girl vibes, and I don't know why I was trying so hard. Like, I just wish I can go back in time and just tell Lex just to quit, because this girl was an asshole. So I made sure to tell people that I knew, like, okay, if you guys see any of this, let me know. Or this perfume, let me know. We're not going to exchange anything until like a week out. I'm sitting next to this old lady, and we were just talking about gifts. She was asking me like what I wanted for Christmas and what I thought my spouse was going to get me. I pretty much just told her like, he don't get me nothing. Like, he doesn't get me anything. Like, if anything, it's just like him. She was like, what? I'm like, yeah. I was like, and honestly, I already have everything that I want, because I'm talking about like my babies and, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I'm telling her like, I have everything that I want. And she was like, oh, that's sweet. yeah, you just gotta train the man to like get you what you want. You gotta drop subtle hints. And I'm like, he like doesn't care. So I'm like having a really genuine conversation with this lady or lady, and telling her like he don't care, like he's very selfish, like it's not anything that I want, it's more of a him. And this is something that has been going on for like ever. Or he'd make the excuse of like, I don't know what to get you, you're so hard to get. How is it so hard to get something for somebody who doesn't have nothing, bitch? Like, it was such a cop out. And I'd always be like, you know what, yeah. Or we were struggling and he would just be like, sorry, it's fine, like it's okay. Because like I was used to not getting gifts because my mom couldn't afford it either, or she was locked up, or you know, I was used to it. So it was like really like no biggie. If anything, I just wanted to make sure that my babies had what they needed, and that's that. Like I just wanted to make sure that they were taken care of, they had their gifts and stuff, even though they were little. I knew at the end of the day, you know. So I was talking to this lady and she's like, you don't get any gifts from like in-laws and stuff. Like they don't, it's not really like thought gifts that they are really thinking about. It's just like, oh, I found this probably, and let me just gift you that, even though it's like not your size, a color that you never wear, earrings that are like for people who are like in their 60s, 70s. Like it was not thoughtful gifts at all. So it always was like, oh, or when I would wear the gift, they would be like, where'd you get that from? And I'd be like, you gifted it to me, remember? So that let me know too, like there was no thought at all put into the gifts that were gifted to me. She asked us again, so there's nothing you want, like nothing? And I'm thinking we're talking about like spouse, you know, like spouse gifting us the gifts and stuff. And I'm like, no, nothing, like I have everything. And she's like, oh, bless your heart. And I'm like, yeah, well, what about you? She's telling me that she wants a new oven, she wants this appliance. And I'm like, well, hopefully you get it. Like, I hope you get it. She's like, me too. That was that person that I had asked, hey, if you get any of this, let me know. So person calls me, tells me to go over to the casa, that they have a few stuff that they're selling. So this person like had perfumes, shoes, jackets, purses. They had the hookup, you know? So I was like, I got options now. Felt cool. I was like, oh, what I'm gonna get. So I find this really cute, fluffy jacket. It's not the one that she said, but it's pretty much similar. It's the dupe for it, bitch. It's the dupe for it. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. I ended up getting this at a discounted price. I was excited. I even got like a little like perfume as well, like Victoria's Secret and stuff. It wasn't like the perfume she wanted, but it was from Victoria's Secret. And I was like, okay, well, I don't even own a Victoria's Secret like perfume, smell good, anything. So I'm thinking she better be happy with it, right? Like I would hope you would be happy with it. You lent liquor. I get her a little card. I make it cute because I want her to be excited opening it, because I was excited gifting it to her. Similar to what she wanted, but like my own little touch kind of way, you know? And I spent over like 30 bucks, and that was on me, especially because she kept expressing, oh, whoever gets me, like it's okay to spend a little bit more. So I was thinking like, okay, like if she were to get anybody else, she would do the same. At the time, I don't know who got me. Like it was just like tight sealed. They weren't saying who got who. Even when we were trying to like get it out of them, they wouldn't. I was the only one to be like, oh yeah, I got so-and-so, to like palette and stuff like that, because I wanted to know like what other things that she would like besides like on her list, because it was just a little pricey spicy for me. It's getting closer to when we have to do this exchange. So I take lunch, and Blush happens to have lunch around the same time as I do, and me and her are talking. She's talking about how the person that she got, she just can't find something that they would like, and I just keep telling her like, well, if you can't find anything, honestly, I think a gift card would be like perfect and stuff. She's like, you think so? And I'm like, yep, I think a gift card. Like honestly, if you don't know what to get somebody, and on my list I put a Walmart gift card, a lotion set, a coffee or something like that, because like I knew it was Starbucks. Okay, I'm asking her like, who did you get? And she's like, girl, we can't tell, Secret Santa. So fast forward, the day comes around where we have to do the exchange. Let's just say it's on a Friday. Okay, it's on a Friday. I come in, I'm all excited. I have like the little gift and everything. The old lady's all excited for me. Like, oh, today's exchange, like it's so fun. I wish you girls would have let me know. And I told her, like, yeah, we did. We asked everybody and everyone was like, nope, you guys do it. She's like, oh, I must have had selected hearing that day. I'm like, yeah, maybe. And I was like, maybe next time. So I'm like him-and-hawing with her. The other girls are there besides Blush, so she's not there. I'm like, okay, maybe she's running late, because there were some times that she just wouldn't come, and then I'm telling you, like, it was like you if you wanted to make money, you would come, and if you didn't want to make money, then you don't come that day. There was absolutely no professionalism at all. So I'm not thinking that, like, okay, she's not going to show at all like that. I'm just thinking, okay, maybe she's just late, especially because the day before we were going to do this, she kept asking, like, okay, this is the day we're going to do it. You guys make sure that you guys bring your presents. Like, I don't want anyone to feel left out. Like, she just kept talking too much, like way too much about it. And I was getting like kind of nervous to the point where I'm like, damn, hopefully I don't forget, because I'm over here like, okay, yeah. And you know how like you worry about something so much that you end up forgetting? I was getting kind of scared, like, what if I forget to bring the gift? What if this, like, what if I do that? She didn't even come. So I was like, okay, you should have just, why'd you even say anything, you weird bitch? We all take lunch at the same time. She's still not there. So the girls are doing their little exchange. I start putting 2 and 2 together, like, oh, she got me, I got her. What are the odds that we get each other? The girls gifted some really, really cute things. I was actually like very like, oh, that was really thoughtful, cute stuff. And it was just like super, super fun and cute. Blush calls and tells her to tell me to go outside, that she's not gonna clock in today, and that if I wanted to get my gift, to go outside and have a cigarette break with her. And a few other people were on break too. So it was like, okay, cool. Like, I wasn't thinking anything. I wasn't like, oh, this is a setup with like anything. Like, we're doing Secret Santa, you know? So I go outside. Her boyfriend is in the car and she has a gift, and it's like a gift like this, okay? And it says Victoria's Secret. So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, cute. And it has like pink wrapping paper. It's super cute. We even have palette brush outside. So we have a little audience outside, okay? There's a little audience because everyone else is like smoking, and it's like the cool thing to do, because literally like everybody and their mama was outside freaking smoking cigarettes at this time. She gives me the bag and she's like, I hope you like it. I put a lot of thought into it, and she seems like very genuine, and it was very like, oh, I'm like, well, thank you. Like, I did the same. I give it to her and she's like, thanks, like, I'll open it later. I'm like, no, open it now. And she's like, no, like, we'll just open it later. Like, there's like everyone here. Like, I don't want anyone judging our gifts and stuff. And I didn't care. I wasn't thinking like, oh, anything, you know? And there was a lady that was outside, and she was really, really cool. Like, I really, really liked her a lot. Not just because of this incident, but because she just seemed like cool people. And I feel like there wasn't a lot of people who were cool. I feel like everybody just was like followers and stuff like that. But she was cute. She like even like insists and stuff like, no, open the gifts now. So her boyfriend's in the car and he kind of does a little beep beep, and he's like, hurry up. And she's like, no, I gotta go. And I'm like, it's like really quick, like, I want to see your reaction and stuff, since I had like the next couple of days off and stuff. And she's like, no, it's fine, like, I'll see you when you get back to work and stuff. I'm like, just open it now. Like, it was so weird, like, why she didn't want to open the gift. Like, I was kind of like, what's the big deal? Like, I didn't see no big deal of her opening the gift. Like, why can't you just open it? It was really weird. I was like, just open it. She's like, no. Like, she was like walking backwards, and her boyfriend's like, beep beep. And I keep telling her, like, just open it. Like, I just want to see your reaction and stuff. Like, I really tried really hard with your gift, and I'm holding her gift still, you know? So she's being such a little weirdo about it, to the point like even her friends are like, just open the gift. Like, why are you being so weird? Again, her boyfriend. Beep beep. One of the girls tells her boyfriend like, hey, chill, like, they're doing the gift exchange, like, what's the rush? And he kind of just goes like, oh, okay. Like, it was weird. Like, it was just like weird. Everybody was like, what's the deal? Like, why are you being such a weirdo? Like, why are you being a weird bitch? So she continues to be like a little weirdo and keeps saying like, oh, I gotta go. Beep beep. The girl that's outside, we'll name her Cookie. So Cookie is really, really cool, and she's like, stop being a freaking weirdo, bro. Like, just open it. Like, you're not gonna be here, she's not gonna be here. Like, why are you being weird? I liked her because she always called out like the weirdness when people were being funky, especially with me. Like, she like just looked out for me, and I really, really appreciate that. Even though like I wanted a friendship with her, but she was just like more of like, like a solo, like didn't want no friends. She was just there to work and that's it. And like I respected that. So I'm like, just open it, just open it. And so even her boyfriend's like, just open it, bro. Like, come on. Like, just getting all annoyed with her. She opens it. She sees the jacket. Her face lights up. She's like, oh my God, Alexis, this is so sweet. Like, now I'm going to feel like shit. And I'm like, why are you even saying that for? Like, what are you talking about? And so she sees like the Victoria's Secret thing. She's like, oh my God, you really shouldn't have. Like, you shouldn't have gone over budget. Palette tells her, girl, shut the up. Like, you were just sitting here saying like it's okay to go over budget. So like all her friends were like reiterating what the hell she was saying like a couple weeks ago, and they were just like telling her like just to shut up and like just to say thank you. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Like, she was like really happy with it, and she kept saying like, oh my God, I'm gonna feel like shit now. I'm gonna feel like shit. And I'm like, I'm sure whatever you got me, like, I'm going to love. And so Cookie was like, open it, open it, open it. So as I'm opening it, you guys, it felt like I was just like grabbing air. I felt like I was grabbing air, and I kept like thinking like, what the fuck? So I was like, maybe she like forgot to put it in here. I literally took out everything, and it was literally like, what are those little spoolie things called? Like where you like can like bend stuff with, whatever. It's like those stupid things that everyone is like selling, and they say like to give someone that already has everything. Kind of looks like a little toothbrush. So it was wrapped around like a little candy cane with like a little gingerbread guy like going like this, and it was so like, I was like, what? And then attached to it was like a little note. It says, for someone who already has everything. As soon as I read it, it took me back to having that conversation with the old lady, and I was like, well, I already have everything I want. Even her boyfriend was like, yo, did you forget to put it in there? Like, he had even his comment, because like, even he was invested in what we were doing. Everyone who was outside that was smoking started to laugh. It was so embarrassing. And I was like, oh, like, you shouldn't have. They started laughing so hard, because they're like, yo, she said you really shouldn't have. And they were laughing. They're like, dead ass. Like, just laughing so hard. I felt so weird, because I was like, you really couldn't just put like a gift card in here? You couldn't have like not even participated? Like, bitch. So Cookie was like, yo, give her back her right now, the sweater and the Victoria's Secret. And she's like, no, like, what? She's like, it's just a joke. Like, it's just a prank. Like, I'm gonna give her something later. And Cookie's like, no, I don't play that shit. Like, I hate people like you that do like this. Like, give it back. For all we know, you could be quitting. This could be your last day. And like, just starts going on. Boyfriend doesn't say anything. He just rolls up the window, because he's probably letting like the girls handle girl business. And so like, I tell her, I'm like, just give it back. Like, that's weird. Like, here, you can have it. Like she could have the thing, whatever. I'm like, just give it back. I'm like, that's so weird. Even her friends were like, give it back. Like, why did you do that? Like, oh my God, like, why did you do that? Like, you didn't do that last year, so and so. Like, that's weird. Like, even they were taken back. Like, why would you do that? It was so weird. I was literally like holding this stupid little like candy cane wrapped around that thing, like the green. So it was like a candy cane, and she like wrapped the green around it and stuff like that, and like the little gingerbread like this, and like the nerve. And so I was like, here, like, I don't even want it. Like, here's like the wrapping paper, like all of it. Like, here, like, give it back. She would not give it back. And we sounded so dumb. Then there was this guy smoking outside, and he said the most stupidest thing ever. Like, the most stupidest thing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I was like, shut the f up. That doesn't apply to this, you stupid bitch. Like, I was so mad. Like, I called this grown-ass man a bitch. I was so mad. Cookie was like, hey. Like, I was so mad. And I was like, just give it back. Like, I was telling the girl, I'm like, weird, you're over here saying like all these things, making people feel bad, like they have to like give you something expensive. I was over here stressing. Well, you shouldn't have been stressing, especially with 2 kids. I should throw a condom in there. Like, she was trying to be so funny, but it was so weird. She's like, I'm not giving it back. Like, I'm not giving it back. Like, that's not how Secret Santa goes. I'm not giving it back. It was freaking awkward. Like, how do you keep fighting with somebody? And I wasn't gonna put my hands on her, because like, I'm already like an adult. I can't be doing that. I can't be fighting at work. It was so dumb. It was just like, it was stupid. So she ends up leaving with the gift. I freaking just like chucked the thing at her. I'm like, here, you can have that. She's like, pick it up. I'm not picking up shit. So I go back inside, and I'm like, I wanted to cry, y'all. I felt so stupid. Like, I wanted to cry, and I was just like, what the hell? I called my mom, and I'm like, you know, fighting with my mom because I feel like in incidences like that, I would fight with my mom, because she was like the quick person I could take it out on. So I called my mom, and I'm like, I'm so like, I don't know what it is. Like, I got freaking bad juju, and it's all because of you. Like, I don't like the people you're around. Like, like, I was just making no sense and just wanted to fight somebody, and I didn't want to fight her. So I was like, I don't fight my mama. So I called her. My mom was just like, that's stupid. Like, next time, like, not to be even doing stuff like that, that I have like kids and stuff, like Secret Santa. I'm like, what? You're not even making sense. So I just end the call with her. Cookie comes inside, and Cookie's like, she's gonna get hers back. And I'm like, you know, it doesn't even matter. Like, at the end of the day, it was just about gift giving. Like, I just got too, like, I just felt stupid. Like, it's fine, whatever. Like, maybe she needed more than me. And Cookie's like, that's a good way to look at it, but I ain't gonna look at it that way. And I'm like, annoyed. Some of the coworkers were like, oh, that's messed up. And other coworkers are like, it's a gamble. It's like what you play and stuff. Like, it was funny. Like, that was a good laugh. Like, I don't know, she probably needed more. That was a good laugh to me. Like, I would have accepted it. Like, I wanted a candy cane. Like, shut the f up. You sound stupid. Like, I hate those people that try to make it like, okay, it's wrong, it's dumb, and it's just, it is what it is, but don't try to like bedazzle it and put frosting on it and be like, here you go. No, it's stupid. I go back, days pass. Like, I'm over it. Days pass, whatever. It's fine. Everything's handy dandy. It's cool. It's fine. People at work were kind of like being like extra nice to me because they were like, she cried because I don't know, like, if they saw that like I was like oh, get her your dad, and they'd be like, oh, here, like, I got your cookie, Alexis, like, just being like sweet like that, and I'm like, oh, thanks. And I just didn't sit with those girls anymore because it was just weird. Like, it was just weird. Like, though, even the way they acted towards me was like if I was in the wrong, but it's like y'all were yelling at her too outside, but it was just like, it's cool. Like, that's your homie. That's cool. So I just kept sitting to myself, and I was just like, I'm not even here to make friends, I'm just here to work. She comes in and she's wearing the jacket. I'm like, ooh, you bitch. In my mind, I kept thinking like, I'm gonna take it. Like, when she goes to get up on something, like, I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm gonna take it. We get so busy, it was just like call after call after call. If you're working at the call center, it's literally like you end the call, boom, hi, thank you for calling, blah, 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 hang up, hi. Like, it was just like, you could see the calls in queue. We had like so many where I was like, oh my God. It didn't even matter looking at the calls in queue, because it was like, as soon as it go down from like 80, it'd go 81, 82, and then it'd go drop down one call, go up, up. It was just, ugh, I hated it. Cookie comes in and she has her coffee and she's like asking me like, oh, is it really busy? I'm like, trying to talk to her, but I'm like super, super, super annoyed because I see that she's in here with a jacket. Like, the nerve that you have, you fucking bitch. The nerve that you have. And I could hear them giggling. I was like getting like, oh, annoyed. My shift's about to end. I'm freaking excited because I'm like, okay, I can't wait to get out because I have like stupid anxiety. And I didn't want to get up and be like, give me that jacket, bitch. Like, give me that jacket. Like, I just didn't have it in me to do it. And I feel like as I've gotten like older and I've had my babies, like, I want to be less confrontational, even though I should. Just because like I don't want to catch a case, even if I'm like in the right, and then be in jail, and I just don't want to deal with all that, especially if I have anxiety. I don't want to deal with all that. I clock out. Cookie tells me like, hey, you going outside? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get picked up. She was like, all right, let's go have a smoke break. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because sometimes me and Cookie, we would go on break sometimes, and it was like no biggie. It was nothing out of the ordinary. She's like, I'll meet you down there, and I was like, all right, bet. So as I'm going down there, I lock eyes with all three girls, and they're kind of like giggling, and they're just like that. So I just get on my stuff, I go downstairs, and I'm already like packing my cigarettes and stuff, about to open a fresh pack. And I get down there, I'm already smoking, talking to everyone else who's out there, and everyone is just like nothing, right? Cookie comes out, and tell me why Cookie got the sweater. She has the sweater, and she has it, and she's like just smiling, walking with me. Oh my God, I was laughing so freaking hard. It was so hilarious to me, just because she just looked so funny coming out, like all excited, you know, like it was funny. She just handed it to me, we finished the cigarette. I really thought like the girls would come out screaming or something like that. I don't know, like dramatic as hell, right? Nah, me and her just finished smoking our cigarette, and she's like, here, see if you can sell it or go just give it to somebody else. Like, her, don't let her get to you like that. She's stupid. She's like, it's because no one has checked her before. And I was like, thanks. And she really was like, I wasn't gonna take it. At first I asked her like, oh, where's like gifts and stuff, and she was like, I didn't get her anything. Like, why am I gonna give her anything? Like, I already gave her something. She didn't think the prank was funny. Like, why am I gonna spend my money and my time on something? Like, she really thought she was right. So I guess after she said that she wasn't gonna give me anything, I guess Cookie was like, all right, give me the sweater back. Like, give me it back. Like, you think you're so funny? And then she had the nerve to say, it wasn't even the one I wanted anyways. It was some knockoff. Like, bitch, shut up. Even though it was some knockoff, like, you really felt like that, then you'd be like, here, Alexis, I don't even want it. No, you came in here thinking that you're all cute with your jacket and stuff like that. And Cookie checked her. So I really appreciate Cookie. Cookie does follow me on Facebook, so she sees the video. I love you. that is my story time of Secret Santa. And there has been other incidences, and I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I think I just have like crappy timing with like the Secret Santa, or I don't know. I think where I just like get overly paranoid, I think I jinx it and it just doesn't go the way I expect it to. I don't know. But Secret Santa has just like gave me like, I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to do it. Like, have you ever gifted someone something and they're like, do you have a return receipt? Awkward as hell. And it's like, oh, why? Because it doesn't fit you? Like, is it I just don't like it. Like, people have become so blunt to the point where like it's rude. I feel like people don't know the definition of being blunt and being rude. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, that's weird, but okay. Like, I've had people like, I gifted something, then, you know, the receipt thing, or I've gifted and they'd be like, oh, thanks. And then someone else has had it. It's like, oh, like, you're so, but God forbid you give someone like a gift card, because then I'm like, they didn't even try. They didn't even try. And it's like, but you complain when they do and you don't like what they give you. So yeah, a gift card will do. Or they're like, why did they give me a gift card? Why couldn't they just give me money? Like, now I just have to shop at this one place and I don't even like that place. And it's like, you're getting coal. You're getting coal, bitch, because that's what you deserve. You're getting coal. You are an asshole. Like, I can't believe you. Like, people really are too comfortable with being so, I think it's because like their parents didn't tell them like, shut up, you don't say that. Or I don't know, there's no home training. I feel like a lot of people don't have any home training. There has been things that like I haven't gifted and I'm like, oh, like, you know, like, this is something I don't really like. But you would not catch me dead saying that. Like, why would I, like, what's the reason? Like, what's the reason? Like, they didn't have just like to do it. Like, what is the reason? I don't understand. Like, the gifts that like I would get and stuff, like 60-year-old like earrings and stuff like that with like people would wear and stuff like that. Like those like thoughtless gifts and stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, thank you so much. But I would like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. People are just weird, rude. And I feel like even like a sentimental gift, I will love. Like, my niece painted the Starry Night for me. Obsessed, loved. Like, you don't even have to like spend money. Even if you just like do like a thoughtful gift, that speaks so much more. But like the stupid candy cane, like, bitch, like you were just trying to be funny and you totally missed. Like, you missed hard. Like, really, really hard, bitch. Like, and the nerve for her to be like, oh, like gifts this and gifts that and gifts that. I don't know. But let me know if you guys have a crazy story time like that, or if you can just relate on people doing stuff like that. Like, I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Especially the ones that are so picky. Like, why are you so picky? You cannot be picky and be this way. Like, there's just, I won't allow it. I will not allow it. Like, why are you doing that? It just doesn't make sense to me. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Like, what are you doing? Don't do that. Let me know if you guys can relate down below. I would love to know. Oh, and I have bumped into her and it was so awkward. So awkward, because she'd always make comments about me being a young mom and this, and like, I could never. It was like, people really had something like against me with having 2 kids and being young. Like, was it you laid up and pushing them out? Like, or was it me? Because like, what is it to you? And I really hate how people really think like, what is it to you? Are you babysitting? Are you feeding them? Are you there like doing this, that? Are you like, what are you doing? Like, so why are you speaking so much into like what I do and what I just didn't understand it. It was so weird. I had even more kids and we were just staring at each other and she just like eyeballed all my babies and I was like, but then you want to hit me up and be like, can you do my makeup? Is there a discount you could give me? Bitch, no. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I love you guys so much. Besos a todos. If you guys enjoy story times, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you guys are notified. And leave a comment as well. It really helps me out. I love you guys so much. Besos a todos. I hope you guys like the look. I really love how pretty the eye look came out. Like, look how, ooh, it was just like, I love you guys. Besos a todos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.